welcome to Art Tech Talk episode 7. I'm joined with Tilina as well. So Tilina, what's going on? I think the newest trend is now VR.
Yeah, virtual reality.
So everyone want to live in the matrix. So what is it, Tilina? I mean, there's a lot of hype around this VR. What is it actually? How does it do? I mean, like for a normal person, like let's say even I'm not that familiar with VR, to be honest.
VR is calling the word means virtual reality. So it's in two types. So basically, there's this phone VR thing, which is in Gear VR and new Google VR.
Yeah.
headset.
So a lot of people, I mean, like I've seen a lot of people buy this box, and the Google has the cardboard where you put your phone in,
Yes.
and you get the virtual reality when you put like a headset on.
Yeah.
So is that the real VR? There are other things.
The leader in VR is calling a company called Oculus.
Yeah.
They have this device called Rift. Oculus is recently bought by Facebook also. So what they are doing is they have the device where you have two lenses to your eyes. So in those lenses, they play two different videos. So those two frames makes it 3D.
Right.
Your brain thinks it's 3D.
Right. Same way you see it on a TV. That's
Yes.
how they do it.
Even on cinemas, you see two frames, right?
Exactly.
From your left and right. So that it's basically similar to it, but the technology is very advanced.
Right.
They
And
have-
I've seen a lot of games as well.
Yeah, they have their own audio feeds for 2 years, and also new. They have released recently. They have released the touch controls.
Right.
So with this touch control, Kalinga, say if you are playing a tennis game,
Right.
so when the ball hits the when the racket hits the ball,
Yeah.
you get a feedback from your
Right.
hand. You can feel it like you're hitting.
So this is
something.
more like the Wii games,
Yes.
but in like you're actually in the game.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. I think a lot of this 3D technology was a hype at a stage. I think remember when Samsung TVs came along, everyone was wanting to get the 3D. Nowadays, you don't even get the 3D glass pair with the newer model of Samsung TVs, and most of them are not even 3D.
Yeah.
It's 4K. So, for example, the 6 series, that the most popular series in Samsung, the H6400, F6400, both of them came with 3D and the glasses bundled with the TV. Now the J series, it's not even a 3D TV. It's a smart TV, it's a 4K TV, but you don't get the glasses. So the hype died down, right, in 3D. Even myself, when I first got the 3D TV, I was so excited. I ran and got all these 3D Blu-ray, movies, got myself 4 pair of glasses. So everyone was like, watch 1 or 2 movies, and it wasn't the same as, you experience it at a movie theater. Will it be the same with VR?
Yeah. Even with VR headsets, Kalinga, the problem is like you are wearing the headset, right?
Yes.
So the video or the game should play in really high FPS.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's going to make a head effort.
Yeah.
So Oculus needs to at least run around 90 FPS. Their
Right.
recommendation is at least 60 FPS. So 90 is the best optimal.
Yeah.
So the thing is, Kalinga, to run this, you need a really good computer.
Okay, that's the next question I was going to ask you. So, apart from this gadget where you put on your head with the screen and all,
Yeah.
you need another computer.
Yeah, the thing is, Kalinga, you have two separate feeds, right? Two separate feeds in HD even.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, you need at least a NVIDIA 970.
So, in terms of cost, how much you are talking about?
At least 100,000. You need 100,000 computer on this, because NVIDIA recently said you can you have only 4% of the entire PC. Only 4% can run this VR thing without.
So, basically,
yeah.
so if you have a computer, you have like a 96% chance that this won't run on your computer.
Yes.
So, that's why a lot of people buy this headset where you can put a phone instead, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, like comparing the experience, you get this high-end computer connected with all this, and this is not wireless, right?
Yeah.
It's all wired.
It's alright. Because Kalinga, there's lot of data going through.
Yeah.
You have a video cable and a separate USB cable to transfer the data for.
And if you are playing a game, you need a lot of space as well. It can't be in your room, right?
Yes.
So what's the difference between you're doing it on a phone and you're doing with this 100,000 rupee worth of a computer plus more gear?
It's all about how you feel. The Oculus Rift makes you feel like you are actually in the game. The audio and the feedbacks and the video also makes it very. It feels
Realistic.
like you are in the game.
So what kind of games out there? I mean, like if you really want to play something later, if I ask you what game would you prefer playing on this, what would you play?
Their own sports collection is really good,
Right.
and they have really good sci-fi themed games also. With the new touch controller, they are releasing really cool sci-fi games.
Can you play cricket on this?
I think there's a game. I'm not
For
sure.
cricket. So you need to have a bigger hole, I guess, someone to run in and
Not
then
only games, Kalinga, you can play Facebook 360 videos and
Alright.
YouTube 360 videos.
Yeah. So if you like really, like tech stuff, I think you can start with with this phone thingy where you put your phone into the VR box. It's just a plastic box with two lenses on it where you can put the phone in, which starts about 3,000, 4,000 rupees, right?
Yes.
And I experience it's not the greatest, but
But if you want a bit of more control with it, Kalinga, you can go for Gear VR, Samsung
Yeah.
Gear VR. And Google also recently released their own VR thing.
not the cardboard, right?
Not the cardboard.
Right.
It's similar to Gear VR.
Yeah. So Google Cardboard is like a cardboard box with two lenses on it where you can actually make it yourself if you want to, and then you put your phone in and do it. I mean, even most of the phones doesn't have the capability of running this, right? Unless you have somewhat of a good phone.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Oculus Kalinga comes with more sensors, right? So in the room you have to place a sensor. It
Right.
can detect where your head is, and so the phone doesn't have this.
so it basically is the gyro to say where you
Yeah.
are, whether you're moving your head or not. This is good thing if you have money to spend and time to kill. So I think with that we can move into another segment where we'll talk about an app. I mean, like lot of people nowadays, I mean, I guess you must be having a car that bought down from Japan, and all the dashboard and all the information is in Japanese. So I mean, recently I saw one of my friends has posted on Facebook taking a photo of the error message asking what it is. So I mean, how many of you know Japanese, right? So easiest thing to do is Google has an app called Google Translate. This has been out there for quite a number of years. So all you have to do is install this app, Google Translator, take a photograph of the message, select what language it's in, Japanese to English, and select the text, and the app itself will translate it and say what is it in English. So that's a quick tip if you have a Japanese car, something to keep in handy. So see you after the break.